Hello everyone, welcome to my session. My name is Jashwant Reddy. I'm recently graduated from Parallel University as computer science engineer, and I'm also an academy student at NextWave. So today I'm thrilled to be here with you all and want to discuss some really important and interesting, also fascinating topic called prompt engineering. So without any further delay, let's get into our session. So first of all, what is prompt engineering actually is? Like, question yourself first, like, what would you think about prompt engineering? Okay, no problem. I will let you know and explain it briefly in the coming 2 or 3 minutes. So prompt engineering definition clearly says that give the clear instructions for better AI responses. So we are giving instructions uh, to an LLM called it is a model which we will talk in later, LLM, large language model. So it prompt engineering means giving clear instructions for better AI responses, and also it enhances the large language model performance. Why does prompt engineering matters? It unlocks the LLM's full potential. Like if you give some instructions, it will process them and will give the intended results for us. So it also transforms raw inputs into useful results. Like I said, if you give some instructions, it will return us the actual or intended results. You would have wondered that what is prompt actually is. So prompt in the sense is just an input, a raw input. It can be either text, it can be either image, video, or any sort of information that we can give to the LLM in raw format. Now let's move further to understand about the LLMs and how the prompt processed in the LLM. So basically, we have two types of LLMs. First, we have base LLM, which these are like assistants that have read tons of books and articles. They guess the next word in the sentence based on what they have learned. It's like playing a game of filling the blank with your favorite story. So here we can see in the slide where general word prediction is the outcome and broad knowledge base. It has a broad knowledge base where it before the training for this LLM has been with a massive amount of knowledge. So based on that, it will predict the next word in a sentence. So when it comes to instruction tuned models, these assistants are even better in real life. They are trained to follow specific instructions which were given by the humans. So when we tell them exactly what we want, they understand us better. It's like asking a friend to help you with a specific science project instead of just saying help me. Isn't it fascinating? Absolutely, yes, right? So that's what LLM can do. Now let's talk about some best practices for prompting. So, how to ask these LLMs for help? It's super important to give clear and specific instructions to LLMs in order to get the intended and better results. So, for example, if you want a blue cycle, don't just say cycle. That's like asking your friend for a dessert without saying what kind you want. Are you understanding it? Later we will be explaining in the like practical explanation will be there after this end of the session. So wait for that. So also coming back to the topic, also context is key here. Whenever you are providing instructions to the LLM, the context is very important. It plays a major role. Imagine you want to tell a story about a cat. If you say, can you summarize this? without telling the LLM about the cat first. It might get confused. Absolutely right. Imagine this. Okay. And remember, just like when you ask a friend a question, give the LLM some time to think. It's like waiting for your friend to come up with the best answer he could. Here is a basic representation how we could provide clear instructions. So next up, we have iterative prompt development. This is a technique where to refine the instructions that we have provided in the first attempt to LLM. So basically, in the first attempt of the prompt, it might not be the best one. So creating prompts is a bit like drawing a picture. The first try might not be perfect. That's okay. Here is how it works. Start with an idea. Write a prompt, receive a response, and refine prompt to get better results. For example, if you ask for a summary of your favorite movie and it doesn't sound right for you, you can change your prompt to make it clearer. Maybe you want to focus on the main character or the plot twist. Keep refining it until you get what you want. This is what called iterative process. There are different tactics for it. Now comes the last part in our session today. So LLMs can also help us summarize information. Summarizing is like telling a friend the main points of a long story. Let's say you read a long review about a new video game. Instead of reading all of it, you can ask the LLM to give you a short story. You can see here we have a tunnel like structure. First up, we have the long review, and we are focusing on some part of the review. You want some part of the review to be asked from the LLM, so it will refine and summarize it for you in a concise way. For example, if review talks about how exciting the game is and how easy to play, you can ask the LLM to focus on those points. This way, you get the important details without all the extra stuff, only what you want. Thank you for watching and happy prompting.